What's up guys, Captain Ron here with another video for you. Got some awesome tools that we need to showcase for you this week, stuff that you definitely want to go check out, so make sure you stay tuned. I'll give you guys all the information right here. Alright guys, first up on the list is this awesome little set of wrenches, ratcheting wrenches for that matter. Not to mention ratcheting, but also articulating ratcheting wrenches. Who's this come from? This comes from SP Tools USA. I borrowed these off my good buddy Rustbelt Mechanic. If you guys haven't seen the stuff he's been talking about with SP Tools, make sure you guys go check out his channel. I'll put the description and link in the description below so you guys can go see that. But what this is an 11-piece metric ratcheting wrench set with 180-degree articulation on the ends, so you can get that full bend both ways. Has a really nice tooth set to it. I believe there's 72 teeth, but we'll have to double check that on the website. But this runs from 8 to 19, only missing one, which is a number 9 millimeter. But it's still a really awesome set of wrenches to pick up. You guys can find this over on their website, link in the description below, but it's sptools-usa.com. Find this over on their website. Runs about 330 bucks or so. A little bit pricey, but they are definitely worth it. They are really nice wrenches. I got to work with them a little bit this week, and they are awesome. So make sure you guys head over to SP Tools. Make sure you check them out. Also, check out their stuff on Instagram. I'm going to put all the information down below in the description so you guys can go find them and see what they got going on. Next up is going to be a set of oil filter wrenches, courtesy of MotivX Tools. MotivX was awesome enough to send these out for me to do a review over, and I'll tell you what guys, these are some really nice oil filter wrenches. You guys may have seen the ones on, from AutoZone or maybe off the Blue Point off the Snap-on truck. Those, I've used those before and they're nice and all, but these I think take the cake. They are really well constructed, spring loaded, so that way you don't have to worry about those things just sticking out there, not grabbing on like they're supposed to. And they also articulate as well, so you can get up into those tight areas to get those oil filters off, but they actually stay pretty rigid. I have to actually use some muscle to get these things to turn, so they're not going to flop around on you everywhere. Nice big grip handle, that way you guys have something to grab onto, get you some extra torque on them, and get those oil filters off there really easily. They come in actually 4 different sizes. If I can pick up all 4 of them, 4 different sizes. This entire set will run you $60 over on their website. I'll put the link in the description below for MotivX Tools. Also go check them out on Instagram as well. But if you want to buy them individually, say there's only a specific size you need, you can buy them individually as well. But the entire set's going to run you 60 bucks, and they are really worth it. Next up on the list is going to be this OBD2 Reader. I got this from a company called Hanoi. They're actually, I think Autel is also another company that manufactures this one, but this one I found on Amazon. They were nice enough to send me one of these over to do a review on as well, and I've had a couple weeks to actually use it. It doesn't do anything super fancy. It'll go in, you can hook it up to any make and model of vehicle. It reads all the different CAN bus systems, so you won't have to worry about trying to find a specific make and model. It goes through and does an auto search for it, and then once it gets in there, it'll show you stored codes, read codes, active codes. It'll actually show you some data, and they also talk about it does mode 6 stuff. I remember that when I was in school, but honestly, I don't remember too much more of than it was called mode 6. So for those of you guys who actually care about mode 6 and actually use it on a consistent basis, this reader will actually do that. But as a generic, OBD2 reader, it gets the job done. You can get in, read your codes, figure out what you got to do, clear your codes, and be done with it. This thing ran about 50 bucks on Amazon. Again, link in the description below, so you can find one and pick one up if you guys choose to do so. Next up on the list is another Amazon special for me. Picked this up on Amazon during Prime Day deals. This is by a company called Oakleaf. It is a digital tire pressure gauge. No more do you need to use the one where you have to hold it on there, hit the button, let the little thing pop out, and you have to look at it and be like, what is it? It's close. No more of that. Mine actually fell out of calibration. It started reading about 2 or 3 psi too low. So it was time to ditch that one and get me a digital one. This one has a nice LED lit display. I'll come up here so you guys can actually see that. Nice LED lit up display. Runs PSI, runs KPA, runs bar, all different makes of measurement for whatever you guys might need. Also has the little clip-on valve stem part, so you can actually clip it onto the valve stem, leave it there, not have to hold it, and then you can do what you got to do. So for 20 bucks, this one was actually a pretty decent deal, and I like it a lot. I've been using it all week, and it's definitely worth picking up. Link in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Next up on the list is another awesome company that we've done business with Toolheads Crate before. It is called the Box Cleaners. Box Cleaners is a cleaning company that will actually send you out products to clean up your toolbox. Here in a few minutes, we're going to cut over to a video. I actually used it on my toolbox. I hadn't cleaned my toolbox for about 3 weeks. Been super busy here in the shop. Haven't had a chance to clean it. So what I did is I actually split it in half, and I cleaned one half of it with the microfiber towel and the box cleaner spray that you guys could order from their website. Did one half of it already, left the other half dirty so you guys can see a comparison, but we'll check that in here in just a few minutes. But bottle of this runs you about $8, 8-ounce bottle. This thing will last you forever. This is great for your tools, your toolbox, your car, special wheels and rims that you guys might have. This cleans pretty much everything. And not only that, it smells really nice too. Oh, it smells like going to the car wash. That's what it smells like. This stuff's got carnauba wax in it, all kinds of other additives, but it will actually help protect and repel dirt off your toolbox and tools, making it easier to clean next time. So, like I said, $8 for a bottle, 8-ounce bottle. One of the nice heavy duty microfiber towels. These are really super nice. These run you about, I think, $5 or $6 on their website, but machine washable, really durable. This will last you quite a while as well. So again, as always, links in the description below to go find the stuff over at Box Cleaners. But for now, let's go take a look at my box and see how well it does. All right, guys, you're gonna have to excuse the shaky camera, but I got my nifty snap-on underhood light here just to kind of give you guys an idea. And hopefully this will show up on camera. I'll try to get a good angle of it. But you guys can see from about where the wrenches are over to the right, that's the section I've cleaned with the box cleaner spray. All nice, neat, looking good, looking shiny. But we get over to this side, and hopefully I can show you guys. Yeah, you guys can see all the dirt, the grime, the dust, the fingerprints all over the thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to clean with this stuff and how good of a job it turns out afterwards. All right, guys, from right here, you guys can tell where the line is. It's right about here. That's where I stopped cleaning, and you guys can definitely see all the fingerprints and everything else that's on the toolbox. So I got my bottle of box cleaner spray right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give the box a light mist all over the box. It doesn't take a whole lot, and I'll tell you what, this stuff here, this is an 8-ounce bottle, 8-ounce fluid bottle. This will last you a while. It puts out a really fine mist. You don't have to use a ton. And a lot of times they'll send a really high quality microfiber towel to go with it for you to clean your toolbox with. But this stuff here is super, super awesome. And just taking that right there, not even pushing that hard, cleaning up the toolbox, you guys can already see a huge difference. You can see where I did it a minute ago and where box cleaner spray didn't get on the rack there, on the lip there. I'll give it a good spray again. And you can see where that line is. Let's come back through, and that line is gone. Super easy, super convenient, small little product, fits in your toolbox, fits in the back of your car, wherever it needs to go to make your toolbox super shiny and super nice. Right here one more time. Just glide right over it, and she's clean. Everybody loves a nice shiny clean toolbox. Last but not least, something I picked up off the Matco truck about a month ago or so. Just haven't really had a chance to talk about it. If you guys work in a shop with a bunch of other people, you're used to them taking your oil funnels. You might have one stashed away where you only know where it is, but long and short of it is that eventually it's going to get taken and you're not going to know where it is. So what Matco's came out with is called the FNLBDY. What it is it attaches to your toolbox, to your tool cart, wherever you want to put it, and it's your own personal filter that you don't have to worry about loaning out unless you absolutely want to. The cool thing about it is that there's a little spring-loaded piece here. Come out, you go fill up your car with oil or whatever you got filled up with, and you know how there's always that residue of oil that's left over inside here? This goes back into its own little carrier, and all that oil will slowly drain down into a little catch can down here that you can empty once it gets full. You don't have to worry about, oil leaking all over your toolbox or your tool cart or anything like that. It's all going to get caught in there and it's ready to go next time you want to use it. I think this one ran me about 50 or 60 bucks on the Matco truck, but I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can see if you want to get one on your own. But it is a really awesome product that I really like having on my cart. One last thing I want to mention, guys, is that if you guys haven't heard about our tool heads crate service, I mentioned it a little bit earlier when we were talking about the box cleaners, but if you guys haven't heard about tool heads crate, it's a monthly subscription crate that you can subscribe to. $35.99 a month plus shipping gets a box, a crate, shipped to your house with some awesome products and tools, coupon codes, documentation, and one person wins an extra special prize each and every month. It's called the Golden Wrench. You get a tool that's valued at $200. Sometimes it's been Milwaukee tools, Snap-on tools, MotivX tools, all kinds of stuff. We got some really awesome killer stuff coming in the near future, so make sure that you guys go over and check out the Instagram page for Tool Heads Crate. That's at Tool Heads Crate, heads with a Z, TOOLHEADZ CRATE. Check out the website, also with the same name. $35.99 a month, and right now we're running a special promotion. You guys sign up now, you guys can get 10% off with the coupon code 10OFF. That's 10OFF. Get you 10% off your first month's crate, so you can get in on some of this awesome action that we've been going on with Toolheads Crate. But for now, that's pretty much going to wrap it up this week. I want to say a special thanks to SP Tools USA and MotivX, the box cleaners, and the 2 Amazon affiliates that sent me products to do reviews on. I really, really appreciate it. And if you guys are watching this and you guys have an Amazon product or a product in general that you'd like me to review on my channel, please feel free to hit me up. My email address is going to be down in the description below. For those who don't want to read it, it's the Captain Ron, that's the CPTNRON at gmail.com, or you can direct message me over on Instagram at the CPTNRon, and I'll be more than happy to get a hold of you and get you guys taken care of. But until next time, this is Captain Ron signing off, and we'll see you next time.